You are tuned in to the New Old Heads podcast, premiered every Thursday at noon at bringingdowntheband.com and brought to you by No Bad Ideas, Coleman Dental, Printfinity, and Team Backpack. Support the New Old Heads by visiting our Patreon at patreon.com/newoldheads.
Episode 89, New Old Heads podcast. I am Major 7th. I make beats. I got the hard drive to prove it. And I do want that smoke. Lonegevity is in the building. Rocking the tree shirt. What's good, sir?
It's going all right. How you doing?
I see you. DJ Jay Diff.
Shouts to CHREECE.
Adjacent for me.
Not CHREECE.
Not CHREECE, yeah. Not trees, not CHREECE, none of that.
Hey, but shout out to CHREECE. You know what it is.
CHREECE, we see you wherever you are out there. DJ Jay Diff, adjacent for me. Rocking another exclusive Printfinity joint. What's going on, good brother?
Salutations, good fellow.
I like that. That's that bloke coming out in you. I
Yes,
see you.
yes, indeed.
They don't know, but they will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's down
Soon
the road.
enough.
Soon enough. The voice of Indianapolis is here. Mr. Wavy Light Skinned Girls Be Loving Me Now himself. He is conditioned, but I still love him. That's my guy. Jay Moore's in the building.
What's going on?
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, man. Just in, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. You know what it is.
I like how you don't fight it anymore, man. I like how
Look,
you
I've told you it's not about my conditioning. It's about your conditioning and what you notice.
I feel you, but you're embracing it though. I like that. I do like that.
He said your pineal gland is calcified.
Oh,
Dang,
man.
That's what he
Shout out
said.
to that grammar. We see you over
all
there.
right with it.
Red August on site production as always. Pay that man. Pay that man.
How much are you supposed to pay?
I mean, we ain't worked out the prices yet, but
we ain't worked. We ain't worked.
I don't give it like 5%. So
5% out of 100.
It's a finder's fee, yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
pay that man. He does everything. Video work. You know what I'm saying? Weddings, all that. Bar mitzvahs. He does all that.
Bat mitzvahs.
But is that how you say it?
There's both.
There's two. There's bottoms for the young ladies.
Yeah.
Well, we don't discriminate, so he does both.
Strip clubs.
Nah, well, he probably can shoot photos for those too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shout out to homie
They'll
Red
shake
August.
their ass for $1 at the strip club.
We have our intern in the building
You know what?
as well. What's
we
up?
need to add that to there.
Yeah.
What's that?
We need to add that to our new soundboard.
What?
Shake your ass for $1.
Man, oh man.
we got a good one
We
coming.
got
Oh,
some
man.
foolishness coming up. Our intern is in the building
Exclusive.
as well.
DJ Gluck.
Our intern has joined. He's going to help us out. Y'all can't see him because he's in the intern chair. But my man AD is going to be helping us out. He is going to just help enhance the show, man, overall experience. You know what I'm saying? He's a academic student as well. So he's getting
Graduate,
graduate.
producer, and DJ.
Yeah, so he's going to be on the turntables.
Give him his P's,
Yeah,
Mike.
he's going to be on the
Give him his
turntables.
Pay him,
with
man.
CHREECE. I'm going to come check him out. I got to see him in his infant stages of the beat class and the DJ class Lone was teaching. So I always like potential, man. So he's going to look up stats and things that we need, you know what I'm saying, running the board and everything. So AD is a part of the squad as well. We appreciate you, young brother, for helping us out.
Say word.
Episode
Word.
89. I have nothing for a number. I don't
Antonio
have.
Freeman.
What?
Wasn't that Antonio Freeman's number?
Packers?
Yeah,
Nah, I don't think he was 80. Was Steve Smith Sr. 89?
he was. Yeah.
That's
I-
that
I
part.
know- I know where
yeah,
you
that's
at.
that part of
Sorry,
the show.
bro.
Yeah,
I know where you at. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Steve Smith Sr. 89
Yeah.
for the Ravens.
No, but for the Carolina Panthers. For
Panthers.
He was
years.
89 for the Panthers
But
as
when
well.
he had Smith Sr.
Freeman
on
was
the back.
86. My bad.
Freeman was 86. So I don't have anything. for
Mark
89.
Chmura.
American Chewy.
I think Steve Smith Sr.
We
Maybe.
can do Steve Smith
Why
Sr.
not? Why not?
I fool with Steve Smith Sr. So
Do the Right Thing came out in 1989.
Yeah,
There we are.
89's the number. Another summer.
Get down.
Okay.
I like that.
Ooh.
I like that. I don't know about that. Okay, we can do the right thing then. That's cool. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I know you don't care, but I like your idea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Far too kind.
All right, man. So we can do a little sport. I know we do sports and jump into a little sports here and there. You brought up Melo. Melo is free. He's been bought out, $26 million. So
Must be nice.
yeah, he got that
Yeah.
bag, and he's also going
I'll
to
give you this much money to not play for my team.
Hey,
bro. Like they were like, we're gonna give you $26 million.
you can't even feel bad for
Man.
these players.
Bruh.
They don't go to work and get bread.
He got $26 million to leave so that the team could get better. And he saved. There's a, straight up. There's a rule, and I cannot remember the name of the rule. I gotta look it up. He saved the Thunder over $100 million moving forward.
Yeah, as far as the salary cap is
salary
because
cap rule. Yeah.
So is that rule?
and luxury tax. 'Cause at
So
one
is the
point-
rule when they buy him out, they only have to buy him out for a season? Is that what that was?
Yeah, like whatever his last, whatever his last year was that he was under contract.
Oh, his most expensive year.
Yeah, they're just
So
going to
they
give
pay
you that
that.
bread and say,
I
hey,
see.
and I saw on my phone today, they have now officially given him permission to start talking to teams.
Okay.
And he talked to, his intentions were the Heat, which doesn't make any sense because they
No.
they wouldn't be doing
Well, it
anything.
makes sense for him because he
Does
doesn't
he
care
want a
about
chip?
winning.
He don't care about winning. Okay.
I was about to, does
If he
want
cared
a
about
chip?
winning, he'd have never gone to New
He
York.
cares
in the
about
first
starting
place.
more than winning.
He cares about starting more than winning.
Yeah.
And
in
big
that
markets. Well, maybe not big markets. I don't know.
Yeah, because I think Houston obviously was where he originally wanted to go anyway. So I have a feeling he's going to end up in Houston
That
with Chris Paul.
Might
You know,
be a
him and
decent
Chris-
little fit there for him.
It might. You know,
He
Chris
don't want to come off that bench though.
He's going to have to though. I don't.
Will he? He's a 3, right?
Yeah, but to Lone's point, they got rid of Trevor Ariza.
So he
Bad
fit-
move though.
He
Yeah,
fits
terrible
right-
move.
Yeah.
So he might slide in. He just can't guard anybody. So
Did they pick up Clint Capella's option?
Clint
He wants
Capella is a
$100
fool. He
million.
want $100 million, which he's not worth.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry.
He put his
man.
finger up to his mouth when he said that too, like on Austin Powers.
Look, man.
When dude was-
million.
Make sure you put a pin in that red.
It was like,
August.
well, we only going to offer him $60 million.
That's a lot.
that's a
That's
lot
a whole lot.
He can't feed his family off 60
Oh,
million.
exactly.
shout out to Sprewell. We see you, AD. Thank you, sir. Yeah, he can't feed his family off that.
He can't do it.
That's what Sprewell said.
Yeah.
And you know, Sprewell got the choking fools.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
He ain't out here playing about his
it's
bread.
Hey.
about practice.
hey, he put them things on PJ Carlissimo.
Did he?
Them things. Can't feed my family out here. So shout out to Sprewell. I hope he saved that bread. That was a
Save
while
money.
back.
Yeah, he
Save-
didn't save any bread.
Shouts to Chicago. Save money.
Save money. We see you. But yeah, man, like Melo, I don't think Melo is fully aware of reality. And you're no longer a superstar. You're no longer that guy. You got to come off the bench, give me 10 or 15, and, just kind of stay out the way.
He's
I
a
think
volume
Melo's
shooter.
thing is, yeah.
He is a volume shooter. Good call.
I think Melo's problem is he sees how good LeBron is. They both entered the league at the same time.
Exact same time. D Wade, all of them.
D-Wade is kind of
He's on the
he's
downslope.
on the down slope, but LeBron is pretty much stuck right there at that pinnacle right now, in my opinion.
Oh, he's still the best player in the league.
He's not dipping.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He's just there. He's leveling out. But everybody else, Melo, to see somebody like that and to come in at the same time as him, I don't know. I mean, he does have a national championship under his belt.
He's got that.
Yeah.
That might be all
his
he gets.
16th year in the NBA.
Yeah, it might be all he gets.
And
Yeah.
he played college, so you can't compare.
Yeah.
You can't
1
pick-
year.
He
Uh,
got
he's
that
a-
national championship.
Yeah,
that
so
year.
Well,
he's a
yeah, I guess
year- so
I guess
he's a
that's
year
true.
older
I
than
guess it's a
LeBron.
year. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So it's not like, he played like 3 or 4 years and he's really pushed. Like, he might be 34, 35 years old.
He's probably one. They might be the same age for like 5-6 months out of the year.
Yeah.
What's crazy is Luke Walton, coach for the Lakers. He was in that draft.
He was.
Yeah.
So that shows you how time flies. Like,
How whack is this though? So
What's that?
I was watching ESPN, and I seen something come across the screen that said Ty Lue
mhm.
is giving. Who'd you just say?
Yeah, they're gonna meet for
Spoelstra?
breakfast. Luke
No,
Walton.
Luke
Luke
Walton,
Walton.
giving him pointers on how to coach LeBron.
Yeah, they're gonna
Last
meet.
I
They
checked,
met.
he doesn't play for you. What? So why are you giving another team pointers on how to coach this man?
I like this guy.
I don't care. I don't care.
I like
Because
this
I know
guy.
Ty Lue did play for the Lakers. I mean, we all remember when he got stepped on.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Iverson.
Iverson.
I watched that
Iverson.
clip last night actually.
But
That's
at the
classic.
same time, I'm not meeting with you to help you with
Hell
anything because
nah.
eventually, LeBron's. I mean, it's probably on the schedule. The schedule makers are getting ready to hook.
But
down.
I mean, the
yeah.
Cavs are gonna win 4 games next year anyway. So
Four to 20.
the
somewhere
offense,
in that
the
range.
offense is about to run through Tristan Thompson.
Look at
Tristan
God.
Thompson and Sexton.
Kevin
Chloe
Love.
about to leave him.
I'm gonna laugh if she does, and I ain't trying to wish bad on him, but I'm gonna laugh because I think Chloe brought down the Cavs because he was pretty much trash ever since that happened.
Yeah.
He coming to the game wearing minks. Like you
He
averaging,
thought he was
you
magic.
averaging 4
He
points
thought it
a
was
game.
magic in the 80s and shit.
Yeah, man, he's a
Oh.
clown.
James Worthy in the face looking boy.
Yeah, he's a clown.
Hating on the Minx though, like he was out there.
Yeah, man. So
living.
we'll see, man. But Melo, shout out to Lala.
Hey, Lala,
she's still free. She's still a free agent. Is Lala still a free agent? That's the most important
question.
question.
I think Melo locked her down.
I'm gonna stay out that man's Jay Moore. I'm gonna stay out that man's family.
Is she an unrestricted free agent?
Jay Moore.
She do be on Power doing that thing though.
I mean, I'm just saying that's acting. I'm talking about real life.
Yeah. Hey,
wait.
If you're acting with this young lady,
hold up.
You can only act so far.
Jay Diff, wait a minute. What you say she be doing on
She
Power?
be throwing that thing on Power, man.
Hey, T.O. Hey, she threw that thing on T.O. actually in one of them episodes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See.
I'm gonna stay out of Melo in them business though. I like Lala. I think Lala is cold, but I'm gonna stay out of Melo in them business, man. But I feel you though.
Didn't Garnett go at Melo?
Oh, no question.
How she tastes like Cheerios.
Yeah, Cheerios.
Yeah, those are fighting words now.
He chased
I didn't say nothing.
He chased him out to the bus like, "What's up?"
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I don't know, man.
I just asked if she an unrestricted free agent. That's all. Not like Lala coming to coaches or nothing. But I'm just saying.
Nah, I think they patched.
She could
that
come
shit
by
up.
Black Expo weekend. So she never know.
Yeah, they patched that shit up. They went to matter of fact, they went to visit the kid Junior that got killed in.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was
Davies
nice
win as well.
Yeah,
Davies
they
win
went
as
to
well.
visit his family.
Yeah. So that was very unfortunate. So it was dope that they actually went by there. So shout out to them for that. But we'll see, man. I got Melo in Houston. That's what I'm calling.
Are you purchasing stock in Melo?
No, sir. Those days are gone. I still like him though.
Yeah.
His shoes trash.
I just found my Melo Nuggets jersey. I might have to start rocking it again.
I like him overall. I couldn't put stock.
Just because when he had braids, he was
cold.
Oh yeah.
Cold.
Yeah, he was cold. So
remember when he punched somebody on the Knicks and got 15 games?
He did, didn't he?
It's crazy. And he wound up playing for the Knicks. But
yeah.
I can't remember who he stole on though.
Well, shit, Boogie Cousins was ready to fight the whole Warriors, and now he's playing for the Warriors.
That's a fact.
Well, there's that.
It's depressing to even talk about that. Let's talk about we can. So we got options. We can jump into some music and talk about.
I thought you wanted to address your boys in them.
We can do your boys in them.
Go ahead.
We can do your boys in them.
All right.
So the NFL is back. I know you don't. I'm coming to you first anyway.
Hey.
It says the NFL Players Association announced Tuesday that it has filed a grievance against the league on behalf of all players. The union's claim is that the new policy imposed by the NFL's governing body without consultation of the Players Association is inconsistent with the collective bargaining agreement and infringes on player rights.
Right.
It's virtually so basically they're saying y'all can't just come out the blue and put this in action.
They've been fighting it since it came out.
But we really about to crack down on y'all. We've talked about this a lot. We've gone back and forth with Cap, talked about, 45, that foolishness.
He still don't have a job.
He still doesn't have a job. Yeah, the league is full of clowns for not letting Cap get a job. Good job, AD. We see you. Are you still out? I only know I'm asking you.
I told you. We've discussed this.
We did, but let them know, though, just so those that don't know.
What's changed?
I'm talking about there might be some people that haven't been rocking with us that don't know your stance on the NFL, bruh. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, at the end of the day, I don't rock with the NFL.
Okay.
Based on how they treat their players, and it's not even just Cap. It's the overall
as a
organization.
Whole. Okay.
And how they try to justify certain things based on a presidential administration.
Okay.
Which has nothing to do with the NFL.
At all.
So, fuck the NFL.
Well, what's really crazy is it came out, I think I saw it on Deadspin, where, because there's been this whole narrative about the NFL ratings are down because of protests or whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, the NFL's ratings were not down. In fact, the NFL's ratings were up, especially relative to viewership rates of network television. Okay. So there's because part of that narrative is something that was picked up from 45. Because of the protests, the ratings are down and the NFL is struggling. The NFL is not struggling. Okay. But I do see there's going to be a problem if the NFL doesn't see its players as partners, because right now I feel like the NFL ownership and the commissioner, they see Donald Trump as their partner. And that's a
Facts.
problem because Donald Trump may or may not be the president for another 2.5 years, you know. And I'm not one of those people that's
They claiming that he about to put up that 8.
yeah.
They claiming.
I'm one of those people. I was like, look, I could see America falling asleep at the wheel again and him winning a second term. It's not really that far out of the realm of possibility. But like I said, I don't understand why the NFL has decided, instead of working in concert with its players, they've decided, okay, well, we just don't want 45 tweeting about us, and like hopefully it'll go away. Had they not even come out with this policy, I think this would have gone away, because the protests and the kneeling by the middle point and the end of the season is pretty much a wrap. I mean, because there was actually conversation. There was, Malcolm Jenkins had, there was actually talk about community involvement. There was, I think it was like $90 million pledged to certain community organizations. This was not going to be an issue until the NFL. It was almost like they wanted to occupy part of the news cycle because they saw all the air that the NBA was getting. And, these leagues are jealous of each other. They may not want to say it, but they are.
Facts.
And
Big facts.
And so, but they wound up occupying a news cycle with all the wrong things. So now you have your players who do not feel like they're partners, and like you're more worried about tweets from 45 in the middle of the night than you are about forging a partnership going forward with your entire labor force. And that's why the NFL as a league, I think is just tone deaf, and it's getting to the point where it's, like I said, I'm a Steelers fan. I'm not going to act like I didn't watch some Steelers games last season. You know what I'm saying?
At least you honest, bro.
And did I buy any jerseys or pay for any tickets or any fill out any Nielsen? No. On that level, I didn't support, but also I tell people, I was like, look, I found out what Cap was. I did pledge to his campaign.
It's probably more than most.
Well, I mean, like, because I think we talked about this before. I think it's important not just to say I stand with Cap, but like if you stand with Cap, put your money where your mouth is. But you know what? I give people that credit. He did raise that money. He has been able to help a lot of people. So he's never going to play in the NFL again. Let's just get that out of the way. And
I would agree.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, what happened today? I saw an article today on Deadspin. Speaking of Deadspin, where the Cardinals president, who has made statements about wanting to get back to football, is using his own political or his own person as an owner, and he is backing a political person right now.
Yeah, the
Really?
new Supreme Court nominee.
Yeah, Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't see this.
Is that who that is? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Trump Supreme Court, who would be a threat to Roe vs. Wade and all that stuff. So that goes into that as well.
Yeah.
The irony, not even irony, just straight hypocrisy, I
Well,
guess.
when it comes to ownership, it's not just stick to sports.
Yeah.
Because if it was just stick to sports, we wouldn't know that they gave all that money to Donald Trump.
Well,
Big facts. Big facts. So it's all a game, and it's all like I said, we've all talked about the
it's all a
foolishness of it,
game.
right?
We just play it to play it.
I like it long. I like your bars. I like your bars there, but
Or it's just a game. I just play it to play it.
but we'll see. I applaud Terry for his consistency though, because fam has not been rocking with them. And,
Foosball. It's the devil.
Yeah, he got a Printfinity joint as well. That's actually a spinoff. We'll show y'all. It's pretty cool. You rocked it before.
Go
but
back through the
Yeah,
episodes.
go back to the
Mhm.
episode.
It's an
Check it out.
episode or two.
Yeah, very creative gear. Let's talk about some music. Shout out to
Alright.
all of Memphis and the surrounding areas.
Adjacent.
With Jason as well. CHREECE, not CHREECE, not CHREECE. We see you, CHREECE, wherever you at. It's back.
CHREECE is. It's been
Let
back,
the people
but
know
it's
what
back,
CHREECE
back.
is.
So
Back,
CHREECE
back,
is a
back,
music
back.
festival in Indianapolis in Fountain Square.
Mhm.
We usually have acts that come in from out of town, a lot of local
Couple.
artists on
Or
display.
fruit,
Couple
but it's
fruit
it's
comes
not
in.
Mostly
Mostly
in
local.
Indiana heavy.
It's mostly focused on local or Indiana heavy artists, but we do have a couple. We actually got a couple people who are going to come in. That I hope brings more, more eyes to it. We usually get down in the plaza all of us actually, we usually get down and play
Yeah.
beats. DJ
Everybody sitting
Sex, yeah. Jay Moore is always hosting, doing his voice Indianapolis thing on that plaza. But am I pronouncing this right? I think AD said valet. Is that right?
Valet.
Valet. AD says yes. So,
All right.
So
Valet
we got
will-
Valet for the new school, and then you got Black Moon for
Black
for
the
the
old
old
school.
school, yeah.
Yeah, Duck Down,
Duck Down.
Buckshot.
Anybody that's
Evil
in our
D.
age,
DJ Evil D,
yeah,
like-
anybody that's in our age group understands what that means.
Sean P was actually part
Yes,
of
sir.
Of the Duck
that.
Down family.
Yeah.
And then it just spins off and it's so you can go helter skelter. Like all of that is like those dudes, man.
And the thing is,
Rock.
it's not the
Mother-
Black Moon Review.
right.
Black
Yeah.
Moon is going to be in Indianapolis for this festival.
I've never seen them perform rock live, so
No,
I
no.
definitely will. I will be there. But there's a lot of local artists that will be in the building as well. I think I got the list pulled up.
Draco McCoy,
Yep.
Flacco, Clint Breeze and the Groove.
I'm a big fan.
Diop,
of
Man Dog,
Diop
Yep.
and Mandog together.
Dylan Prevail,
and Tragic
Tragic.
together. Allison Victoria.
Yep.
Who else we got?
Kitty Red.
She's got a great voice.
Allison Victoria.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
got a
She can
great
sing, and
voice.
she can rap too.
Yeah, she's
She raps.
Oh yeah,
Man,
she
she-
can rap.
cold.
I didn't know she raps.
She's
Yeah.
cold. Period. She
Yeah.
does everything.
She raps too.
She does it
That's
all.
what he said.
Mm-hmm.
If you watching
Good
this,
sir.
we I'm a fan. Go ahead. I'm sorry,
No, I'm going off the top. I don't remember who else is on the list.
but I got I pulled up one for our where we'll be on the
Orange
plaza.
I mean, there's so many
Lady,
people. I mean, because there were
Aries.
several venues
Yeah.
throughout the entire day
So you got
and
the
night.
Hoosier Dome, you got Square Cat Vinyl, the Fountain Plaza where we'll be there. Man Dog.
So bringing down the band Academic Stage. In the
I like
plaza.
that.
We'll
Plug
be at
that.
the
Plug
Hi-Fi.
that. The Hi-Fi as
Hi-Fi.
well. It says 𝐀𝐿's Garage, which I'm not.
So you know where 𝗏𝐿's Corner is? It's like a little restaurant. It's like a rock and roll themed burger joint
I'll probably
Across-
Right
know-
across the street
from
from
the
White,
White Rabbit.
Okay.
So
All
there's
right.
a garage around the corner that there's going to be a little stage in there.
Word.
It's going to be it's going to be dope. Jeremiah Stokes is playing.
My man,
Aries
yeah.
is playing.
Pope.
Shout out to the
Adrian
homie
Bless.
Pope as well. I like those kids, man.
Page God, I believe, is playing.
Fresh does it.
Fresh does it.
Mhm.
Yep. I mean, the list is like 70 artists or something there, 80 or more. So.
Whole heap of people playing.
Yerp.
It's a
Yeah.
whole heap of people that got left off that are in their feelings too.
Really?
Lots
A little bit.
Lots of feelings going
You know,
on.
I saw that. I saw a hint here and there of some Carl Thomas throughout my
Yeah,
timeline.
that emotional
And-
Carl Thomas
and
been
it ha-
rampant.
It happens every year. It probably happened while I
it's-
was gone. When I came back,
It's going to happen next year.
it's
It'll
probably
going to
happen next year.
Yeah.
It
Let
happened last year.
Let me
too.
ask you guys, and
right.
I'm asking y'all because I was gone and came back, so I missed some of this. Clearly, this is a trend. So
What year did you come back?
I came back and
I think you've been here the whole time that CHREECE has been in operation.
I didn't miss any trees. Okay, maybe
I
I,
don't know.
I thought
I
I
don't-
missed. I came back in. What is this? I'm getting old.
This is about to
18.
be CHREECE 4.
So this is 2008.
I've been
You've
in
been
the
here-
last. I've been in the last involved in the last two
Two.
before this one.
But you've been here though.
I don't know if I was here for the first one because Treese was new to me.
Okay.
So I guess was it popping back then? Was that a trend of people
I
complaining?
mean, it's sold out every year. But
Well, that's dope.
It's grown bigger.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
originally people didn't know about it as much early on.
Okay.
But now that it's become the Indianapolis Hip Hop Festival,
Right.
now it's more broad. It features more artists from all over the city a little bit, but there's certain.
Which is dope though. That's dope.
But you know, I mean, it is very Fountain Square based.
Okay.
If you know Indianapolis, it's a lot of the artists. I mean, it's based out there. That's where it comes from.
Shout out to Oreo Jones too. He,
Yeah, for sure.
He was definitely last year when I was checking in and everything. Fam is everywhere working hard to
Yeah.
make sure everything goes well. He popped up. I saw him.
Luckily, he's
multiple
got some
times.
help this year. So
Oh,
yeah,
word.
yeah, for
Shout
sure.
out to Jay
Brookins,
Brookins.
and Indiana Jones,
Indiana Jones
Word,
definitely putting in that
word.
work with him to make this what
as
it
well
is.
as Serious Black is helping as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Uh,
shout out to them as well, helping out.
But and it's a handful of other people's. But I mean, I don't want to say it's just Fountain Square people because it's not. There's people from all over on the bill, but you can only fit so many people on a bill.
So
And-
that's my question. Like I'm coming back to you, Lone. So where is the disconnect? What is the complaining piece about? Like where does it stem from? Is it just I want to be on the bill and I'm mad at that, or is it I'm just mad at the people that were selected even if I'm not on the bill? Like
yeah, it's
what-
false entitlement is one.
false entitlement. Okay.
Feeling like you should be on something that you have nothing to do with.
Oh. Okay.
Just because you're Indianapolis, you know, like this is a festival.
So you should be there by default.
I mean, it's a great
I
event.
mean, you gotta put in work.
You got to
Right,
put
I
like
thought
you
so.
can't not be known to anybody throwing an event and just expect people to know you. Number one, it's just like we run a blog.
That's a bar. That's a bar right there.
We've ran a blog for almost a decade now.
right.
You can't get mad at us if we don't know your music if you never send it to us.
That's a bar.
We're out there looking for people, but if you don't, or if you're not proactive, if you're not in the places where we're at,
Right.
how are you gonna get mad at us for not including you when I don't necessarily think you want to be included anyways? Or
That's fair.
and at the same time, it doesn't mean that they're still not reaching out to people to get on there. You know, like you can watch certain people get. I'm sure that there's many people on here. I know personally because I booked a lot of the producers this year.
Yep.
I booked 2 or 3 people that I had never booked before.
We appreciate
one
you
person,
for that.
and one person I didn't even know. So, you know, it's reaching out, asking people about who might be good fits on different places while still having the people play that belong on the stage, that are active and people know, that are going to bring people out to watch. So you got to balance that between who's doing something, the new cats, and the people that are still actively doing things.
I've
So-
always said closed mouths don't get fed. So until you actually inquire and ask about the process,
Well,
about how to get
closed
involved.
mouths is with tact.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like-
I got you. I
but
follow
yeah.
you.
I mean, there are some people that was left off the lineup
There were a
That-
handful.
could have been great contenders for it.
Okay.
And I mean, and that happens every year because you
Sure.
Absolutely.
you can't include everybody in it.
There were producers that I wanted to put on there as well.
Oh,
Mhm.
word. Okay.
But
Okay.
And there's some people that are cool about not being on it. They're not bitching and complaining about it. And
True.
then you have other people that feel like they're that dude or they're that group or they're that energy that should have been known about for CHREECE.
Yep.
But what's crazy is CHREECE, like everybody knows in Naptown, Indiana, period, there's 2 different scenes for the most part.
right.
You have the scene that CHREECE, most of the CHREECE acts
Right.
are involved in. Then you have the more hood, street side of things or whatnot.
Air
Yeah.
quotes.
Air quotes.
So, but CHREECE is actually combining the 2 together,
For
Right.
sure.
or trying to.
As they
And
should.
it's like what we do with Bringing Out a Band. We try to bridge that gap to a certain extent. I mean, shit's still got to be dope regardless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
And shit's got to be dope.
Okay.
I mean, point blank period. It's just got to be good shit.
Yeah.
We don't share everything.
Yeah.
Some people share everything that comes out of here.
That's a fact.
That's not the avenue that we want to take.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with CHREECE. You can't add everybody to the festival. Otherwise, the festival would never end.
That's a
Because
good point too.
regardless of how many people you add, there's always going to be somebody that's like, well, why didn't they add me? I'm out here doing this and I'm doing
Mhm.
that. You know what I'm saying? You can't please everybody.
That's a fact.
There are 8 stages from 2 to past midnight to 2 o'clock. It's
to
like
3 o'clock
It's
in the
like 2 to 2.
Yeah.
It's 12 hours of 8 stages.
Right.
So
Jump in there, Jay Moore.
No, I mean, the thing is, I would ask any of those people who's a little upset, who do we take off and put just so we can make
Exactly.
room for you?
yeah.
Like I said, there's some people who I felt like deserved to be on,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, there's only so much room, and we have to keep it fresh, if you will. I'm saying we, like I didn't put it. I'm just a person that kind of facilitates and goes between venues and
Right.
hops on stage and make sure everything in the
Tell
Yeah.
everybody to tip the bartenders.
tip the bartenders. I
Or
tell
what?
everybody who the sponsors are. Like,
What
If they
happens
don't
if you
tip the
keep things
bartender,
moving,
what
keep
What
it
happens
moving.
if you don't tip the bartenders?
Well, if you don't tip, you're an asshole. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, and the thing is, I mean that because the thing
We
is,
see you,
when
AD.
you've been working hip hop events as long as I have,
Yep.
you got people who come out and buy water or Coke and then won't tip,
Yeah.
and then it was like, man, why don't we have that going on anymore? I was like, because the thing is, like, we're not charging you to get in. The least you could do is, buy a couple beverages, make sure you take care of your bartenders, because not only is it not helping them because they basically make enough from wherever they work to cover their taxes,
Right.
but it doesn't help us. So, like, that's why Coach has been going on for so long, because people know how to act. So
Shout out to coaches.
that's
and
just my small
Metronome.
soapbox. But as far as like performances and people for any hip hop festival, because like I said, we're a local podcast with an international reach at this point, so wherever you are in your city, if you feel like, well, why haven't I been acknowledged? Like, you have to think, okay, who would they take off to put me on? Right. And have I really put in the work? Have I really networked with people? Mm-hmm. Just because I'm putting records up on SoundCloud, that doesn't entitle me.
Talk that talk, man.
To be on stage,
people have to
because
actually be out here performing.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing,
and it's across the board. It's not just performing. It's not just music. Like, this goes for all aspects of a musician following their career.
Yep.
What are you doing to be proactive about all these things?
Right.
Because I know of people that think they're the best and nobody knows who they are.
Yep.
Like, you don't know anybody.
There's a lot of that.
You haven't
going
done
around.
any shows.
Yep.
Don't put out any
projects.
Don't put no music out.
But you're the best. So what makes you the best?
It goes back to a sense of entitlement.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what it is. It's a sense of entitlement. But at the same, I understand where it comes from as an artist, to want to be on a festival, to not get chosen, or,
sure.
And stuff like that. I remember a little bit of the same. I
remember is a great atmosphere.
I remember
it's dope.
Clarence and I, 𝐏𝐿𝐻 back in, we submitted for 𝐴3C.
Shout out to Gris.
2010, and out of like 760 people, we got chosen as one of the 5. And I was like, oh, that's dope. But you think there's 760 other people that didn't get chosen for that, right? That was a really big thing. If you have that many artists that are trying to get on something, what are you doing to make yourself different?
What makes you different?
Not only from a performance aspect, but from a music aspect, from just society, from socializing, how you interact with people, how you interact with the people that are throwing the shows. Are you an asshole? Nobody wants to work with an asshole. Are you going to show up to your set on time? How do they know? Most people do, but all these things go into it.
Are you going to bring an audience? Like, at the same time,
that's too. I mean, they got to sell tickets.
About you performing, there are people who think they're dope and they've never stepped in front of 10 people to perform.
Yeah,
right.
And at the end of the day, the festival,
CHREECE isn't for that. CHREECE isn't for like debuting your career.
Nah,
right.
It's for the
CHREECE is for people who already know how to rock a crowd.
Exactly.
That's really what it is.
Yep.
These are at this point.
Supposed to be, but
it is.
Some people still don't have that element.
But I think now that we're in the 4th year, there are people who know what is expected of them, especially if they're going to be on one of these larger stages.
Especially the bigger stages. The smaller stages, not as much sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why people are where they are.
Yep, very true.
As real as it gets. I just think.
Don't be mad. It's okay.
Yeah,
don't
like
you mad.
You mad, aren't you?
UPS is hiring.
The thing is, man, it's just, I don't know. Like, I'm all about, at this point, it's like, if you made it, I'm just gonna be like, yo, man, that's dope that you made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be there and just show love. I've been on the other side to your point about being selected. I've been on the other side where it's like, nah, we didn't get. We've been through that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a part of the grind. It's a part of the process. It's a part of.
And you know what? I'll tell this to any artist that doesn't get selected for something. If you still go to that event, if you still participate in it, a lot of times you can actually benefit just as much as if you weren't performing, because you actually get to talk with people. You can still network. You can still have those conversations. You can still hand out cards. You can hand out flyers.
It's still a festival.
It's a festival. You can have real conversations with people, and
artists and media outlets.
Exactly. All of it. So it's really not. I mean, it's just a benefit, for your career. But
you can still you never know who you'll run into.
Never know.
Even if you're not on the bill,
Yeah.
And that's just through casual conversation and just through walking around and actually enjoying the festival.
Yep.
You know who you'll run into. I got mad cards, or people will hand out stuff. Usually people will have some product they're handing it out, and sometimes when you go back and listen to it, you like, yo, this is actually pretty dope. I've never heard of said person, but I know who they are now.
Right.
And there are some people that I got stuff last year that I've been following since then because they had heat. So
there you go.
I mean, it's just a part of the process.
I'm gonna do a quick plug because
I like that.
We went to 𝐴3C one year. They were passing out 𝐴3C CDs, compilations, and on this compilation was a Jarren Benton album or a song, Jarren Benton song. And I heard that song. I was like, wow, he's pretty dope. Pretty dope. It was before he kind of ascended to where he is. Well, he ended up getting big, and we're actually, just a little bit of a plug, Bringing Down the Band is actually sponsoring a show. We're bringing Jarren Benton here with the Hi-Fi on August 15th. So I just want to throw that out there a little bit. But that ties into that story a little bit. So, but I found out about him from a CD sampler that somebody handed to me at a festival. So
You never know.
you never know who your music's gonna fall into, and as long as you're proactive about it. So
Yeah, so I'm excited, man, to your point, to hear some of the people that I don't know, like some of the producers that'll be playing joints with us. I want to do a better job this year of actually going around to hit some of the venues that I haven't been to before, and just try to experience new people, new artists, and find some people that I wasn't aware of. I want to try to do that every year moving forward. So I will be excited to go to the garage place that you said. I didn't even know where that was. I know where the White Rabbit is, but I didn't know anything about that place. So, you know, it's gonna be dope. So I'm really excited about that.
get your tickets because it will sell out.
We're at $20 a pop.
And don't
20
wait till the day of, because I have a really good feeling that
It might sell out early.
it'll sell out early this time around.
$20 ahead of time. The early bird tickets are $20, but that's not forever. So
I think that's already over.
I know there was a limited
Early bird
amount.
joints are over.
Well, there's a limited amount of those, so I don't know.
And the thing is, those tickets get you into every venue for the entire day.
Yeah. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I saw on my list. So Valet and Black Moon will be at the Hi-Fi.
Valet will.
Valet will. Okay, so Black Moon is where are they at?
White Rabbit, maybe.
White Rabbit,
maybe. I'm not
Don't
sure.
catch me lying. We still got about a month.
Just go to
Yeah.
if you go to Instagram, it's CHREECE, CHREECEAF.
Yep.
Just follow that, and you'll be able to get hip to it.
It's gonna be a schedule and everything.
Oh,
Thunderbird.
All of that.
But
That's a Thunderbird.
let's pay some bills real quick. Shout out to Coleman Dental, 317-255-8546. Team Backpack as well. We appreciate you guys for looking out for us.
Word.
Bringing down the band.com, and as always, Printfinity. Fresh to death. That joint is dope, man.
And don't forget about No Bad Ideas.
Oh yeah, I was shouting them out live. I'm sorry. Yeah, they definitely.
You got on a No Bad Ideas hat.
I do, and this is the one I really want. But Spoolz.
Yes, that one's spoken for.
Claim on it. Yeah, this is cold.
That's all me though.
Or
maybe one of our patrons will get it.
One of our patrons might get this one. Yeah. Speaking of patrons, www.patreon.com/newoldheads.
Sign up for our hat.
It starts
raffle.
at $1, man. Like, come on now. I know y'all got $1 for us. But yeah, that hat is cold. I like that. So shout out to No Bad Ideas. They continue to lace us with that product. Let's go back into a little more music. Again, shout out to all Memphis and adjacent areas. Meek Mill dropped the EP. I got a chance to listen to it. Fam is motivated. He sounds good. He sounds like he came out with a purpose. The bars are there. Hadn't lost a step actually with his lyrics. So his Legends of Summer is the EP. 4 records that were on there. Let's see. I think he had features Swiss Beats, Jeremiah.
You say Miguel?
Yeah,
PNB Rock. Miguel is on the Stay Woke joint. I think those are all features. Swiss Beats, Jeremiah, PNB Rock, and Miguel. The Stay Woke joint, I believe, was performed at the BET Awards, where he had the scene where he's kind of outside, like a street scene. Meek sounds mad motivated. I like it. I'm curious to see where he goes with his next full-length album. I think he just kind of gave us a little something to let everybody know that he's back. I think you and I were talking, but you heard it, right? You got to listen to it.
I've ran it a few times.
What'd you think about it? Because I'm really rocking. I'm really rocking with Stay Woke.
I like it. It's interesting though to see how the tides have turned.
Talk to me.
And Meek is now in the space that Nicki Minaj was in at one point in time.
Explain that for me, brother.
What I mean by that, good sir.
Okay. Okay. I like that.
Folks are checking for Meek Mill right now.
No question.
So it was jokes about how when he was with Nicki Minaj, he was riding her coattails. Only reason he was out on tours because she's touring.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
But now, Meek has the juice.
Meek has the juice.
He's got the juice.
Yeah. Fam out here doing talk shows and
Weiss.
Everything.
Sitting courtside.
Yeah. Helicoptered into the game, fresh out of jail.
And he's dropping good shit. I mean, I've always liked Meek Mill though. Don't get me wrong.
My only knock on Meek,
he yells a lot.
The yelling, like, it's not about
Hold
the
on,
bars.
let me finish.
It has nothing to do with the bars. It has nothing to do with the content. I think he actually formulates his albums well. His intros are always cold.
Yeah.
I had to get past the yelling. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I call it yelling. Like the yelling was a little too much for me, man. But my homie Jeremiah Barnes, one of my guys, he always tells me like, fam, get past the yelling like Meek is cold. And I had to step back and actually listen to
You know,
what
he
was.
came from the battle rapping background.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about like, and that was Meek with like the cornrows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's
Meek,
another reason why there's no way Drake should have beat that dude in a rap battle. But that's neither here nor there.
You know, Drake, man. Well, we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know, almost on a side note,
He is a pop star.
was I the only one that when I first heard Meek Mill, I'm like, who's this dude trying to be Petey Crack?
Wow. Did we lose someone in the list? I know
I mean,
AD
he from
has
the
no
same
idea
area.
who Petey Crack is.
Man, you know he probably was listening
You know,
to
I mean,
Young
Petey Crack, yeah, you
Guns
know.
Yeah.
and State
He's a Philly
Property
dude, right?
and all of them.
Yeah, that's all
Physique,
Philly. Yeah. State prop.
I mean, so I was like, well, maybe that's just a Philly style.
What you know about the state property movies?
Oh, come on
Man.
now. State Property
got
2
State Property
State
closed.
Property 2, man.
was
I got
on the other
Yeah.
night.
I got the DVD.
Oh, there you
Look
go.
out now. Long flexing this hip hop.
We thought
Swag.
B.D. Siegel was
Said,
going to be that
as long
next
as I
actor.
could remember, I've always wanted to be a gangster.
Hey man. But he threw me off with that. But nah, man, Meek is the guy now.
He ready.
Here's my question though. What is Meek gonna do with he has light, the light is on him now. So after the EP, it's kind of like, all right, I'm letting y'all know I'm still nice. So now what is he going to do with it? Is the album going to be more towards I don't want to say conscious angle, but more of a aware of my situation angle? Or is he still going to sprinkle in, you know, like a normal Meek project?
Man,
Like, I don't know what he's going to do with
He's
it.
still on Maybach Music, so it's
He
still
is.
gonna be.
It's Maybach music.
It don't sound like that.
It's gonna.
Oh. It's Maybach music.
No,
Damn,
man.
Okay.
son. Damn, son.
He missed it twice. Go ahead, man.
My bad.
That's cool. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of this and that sprinkled into the release, I'm sure.
Okay.
But I mean, hey, he's geared up and ready to go.
All right.
You know, they say prison changes some people for the better,
That's what they
and
say.
I'm not saying his situation was good at all. It's
Nah,
cool
I
that
feel
he's
you.
it's cool that he's shining light on how they do young black men in the system.
Facts.
Because that's why he's still in the system from something that happened a long time ago.
That's a fact.
But he's definitely taking this moment to make the best of it. This is his Gucci moment at this point.
Yeah.
Even though Gucci made better music prior, Gucci is
Ooh,
more
you
popular
almost-
right now.
You almost okay.
I'm just saying.
He thought
But
you
I
were saying
think Meek
Gucci
might. I
Mane.
think.
yeah.
I think Meek
I almost
might.
fell for that.
I think Meek might actually make better shit now. Versus.
I think he's made better shit always.
What do you
Gucci.
mean?
Better than
I'm
Gucci?
not comparing-
No,
I'm not
that-
saying
you
that.
just talking
Oh,
about
okay.
I'm
relative
saying in
to
general.
what was
Before
made
versus
before.
after.
Okay. I
Yeah.
almost fell.
Look at you.
Let's
Look
keep
at
talking
you.
about blood pressure up. I fool with healthy Gucci. Don't get it twisted, but come on, man.
Gucci's
about-
music before he got
Hey.
healthy was better.
So, Terry, tell me about Future's new project, man.
Hey man, that shit's trash.
Oh,
If anybody,
First
I
of all-
almost forgot about that shit until you just mentioned
Well,
it.
he
I
said
completely
people- he
forgot
said-
about it. I didn't
he
think.
said-
I gave it a quick run
Listen.
through, and I was like, "Nah, this
Future
ain't
said
it."
people were stealing his flows. I don't know what flows you talking about, brother.
Nah, son.
But
people do steal his flow. I ain't gonna front on that.
No, hold on. Before you do this, we have to. Let's talk about this real quick because I posted this on Facebook and this frustrates the hell out of me.
Okay.
Since when in hip hop do we say, "Oh, Fam is trash as a rapper, but he got the nicest melodies"?
That's
what
bullshit.
What is that?
I mean that's kind of like the Young Thug theory I have. Young Thug, like I've been saying, is a cadence creator. He's good at creating the cadences and the melody, but I'm not saying that's what makes him dope.
You're doing too much to explain. You doing too much to explain to get around that he really can't rap. That's what I don't like.
That's like when
You
somebody
you
tries to
doing
tell
way
you,
too much to have to explain why he can't rap. Just say he can't rap. That's fine.
Look, it's like when somebody tells you, "Nah, man, you look, hey, do you smoke trees?" You know, like they try to they try to
Smoke
say,
crack, don't you?
Yeah, they try to say,
We see
"Oh man,
Joe
you gotta
Clark.
if you smoke weed, like the music is really." I was like, I don't want to have to do any extra
Yeah.
curricular
To enjoy.
drugs
Man.
Yeah,
to
so if
have
you
to.
get-
And I don't want to be on lean to enjoy
So
this
if you
person's
do
music.
coke and get real high, man, this album.
If
gonna
you
be
take
cold.
some Percocets,
See, I can't even
this
say that
album
because
is
listen,
dope.
when DJ Screw came out, that whole Screw sound, you didn't have to be high to vibe to that shit. You be like, man, this shit is slow as fuck, but it's cold. You know what I'm saying? You just ride. You be like, damn. And the mix would just keep repeating with, you know what I'm saying, chop and screw in the middle of it and all that shit.
I mean,
Future's not good. In my opinion, I don't fuck with Future. And I think somebody's owed a debt to Future because he keeps popping up on everybody's shit. Every feat he's on.
I thought the
every
Superfly
fucking
soundtrack
Future.
was better than the stuff he put
Man,
out
I couldn't even get through that shit.
Well, look,
he
man.
got on J-Rock song, fucked it up.
Oh, that's yeah. I'm too old for that. Yeah.
God damn it.
Listen, man.
That was a good song until he came in.
All I'm
Yeah.
saying is
With
this,
his
man.
la-di-da-di-da.
Y'all stop telling me about Fam has the coldest melodies. It's
Who
called
said
rap.
said that?
This isn't. You got to remember.
Who
I work.
said that?
People at my have
Call
coworkers
him
that are
out.
younger than me. Where my dude 𝐀𝐁𝐿?
Okay.
He's one of
Okay.
our patrons, right?
Okay.
He always tells me, Mike, you got to understand.
Future's this guy?
Listen to me.
Hakeem, look at me.
That's the 𝗀𝗲𝗙 one
Let
right
us
there.
know.
Yeah.
Give me some examples as to how Future is your
My
guy.
guy,
I need to know because I want to somewhat try to feel that way.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
But
the kid
yeah.
I told you about this that I call Neo that likes Gangstar.
Mhm.
Okay.
He tells me, man, it's just about the melodies, man. Like it's just they just real good with melodies. Like nobody cares about rap no more. And I'm like, fam, listen to what you saying.
That's damn near a crying.
Nobody cares
That
about
hurts,
rap
man.
anymore.
That
It's about
hurts.
the melodies now. I'm like, fam, what are we talking about here? He got the coldest melodies.
You might
what?
as well listen to Yodel. Listen to some Yodel shit then, because that's all about melody.
Shout out to the yodelers
Right.
with
And
the
first of
cold
all, when people
melodies.
say melodies, do they even know what they're talking about? Or they
No,
just-
they
like,
don't.
see, they don't from some cats that are actually into the music and can read music, and you hear somebody talking about melodies. I was like, do you even know what you're talking about?
Nope.
They're
Okay.
melodic. I'll give them that.
They make
But-
good reference tracks.
I know what he means when he
Somebody
says
else
that,
to
and
rap.
that's fair.
They can,
You
they
know,
can
I
give you
mean-
that thing that, like, you know how a producer or engineer gets you in the room and they be like, all right, now say it like this. You know what I'm saying? And then you write it down and you say it in that same cadence. And you be like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Now put words
Now
to it.
they just get on the track and just do that reference shit.
We talked about
And
this before.
motherfuckers like
I'm
it.
just saying,
So,
man. If I'm gonna be, I'll be the old guy. In this, I'll gladly be the old guy. Stop the. I'm so old, I done forgot what we was talking about.
La-di-da-di-da,
Stop
slap
with all
on
the
the
all that stuff about the melodies, man. I feel you, but I don't
These
want you telling
motherfuckers can't
me.
even really sing.
I don't.
They talking about some fucking melodies.
That's what auto tune is for.
Shouts to the T-Pain plug-in.
I feel bad for T-Pain because T-Pain actually was doing that. T-Pain got talent low key. He's a very
It's not
talented
even low
dude.
key.
Yeah.
It's high key.
T-Pain
got talent.
T-Pain to hop on your remix and make it sound like how it's supposed to sound.
I feel
Have
bad.
Y'all
I feel
heard that
bad for
Buddha
him now.
remix?
Yeah,
He killed that.
Who did?
I thought
That's
T-Pain
not
was
official.
dope.
that's not official.
Oh,
I'm saying
sorry.
the official Buddha remix. Have you heard that shit?
I saw a version from Fab. That's all I know.
That's not official.
I don't know the one you
The
talking about.
official one has
And
q_𝗲𝗀
Nicki
and Nicki
Minaj,
Minaj.
and that's trash.
Nicki
Okay.
Minaj out here taking these L's left and right, but
Is
It's bad.
she?
Meek
No.
Mill out here eating.
People actually
Jack-
care what Meek Mill. Like I'm
Nikki
telling
looks,
you,
Nikki looks great.
Does she?
no one can take that from her.
Yeah, since
but
she stopped doing the clown stuff, she looked good.
but I'm just saying, it's like Nicki.
Don't do that long.
I'm telling you right now, somebody who's in the clubs, Nicki's records are not working. Okay, Chun-Li worked, but
I thought Chun-Li worked.
yeah, but she's put out 5 other records and nobody cares. She put out a joint with Ariana Grande,
Mm-hmm.
and people have been clowning that shit for a minute.
What's up with the Barbs, man? I thought the Barbs was out here in these streets.
Yeah, well, they
Ain't
need
that
to,
what they
they
call
need,
it?
out here eating.
they need to like Meek is out here making relevant music that people actually want to talk about. Like
They still playing
we are.
Dreams and Nightmare in the club
Dreams and
Hey,
Nightmares.
that's cold though.
right
Dreams
now.
and Nightmares is like that's like the point of the night where everybody's like, okay, this is
That's
Turn up
cold.
time.
yeah. How
Yeah.
old is that song? That's off his first studio album.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Oh yeah,
I think
it
yeah.
might
three,
be older than that
No, it's not
it's
that.
it's
no.
about 3 years. I think
Dreams
it's
and
about 3
Nightmares?
years. I think it's
About
about 3 years.
because it was on the same album with Amen, and him and Drake were still cool.
Was that
That's how
the
long.
Same album?
Yes,
that was the same
that's
album.
the same album. You
damn.
got to think about Back to Back was almost that's 2 summers ago now.
Shit.
He has a
Yeah.
very good point. He
Well,
has a
I'll
very
be
good
damned.
point. So shout
Meek out here eating.
shout
Goddamn it.
Hey, Red August, put a pin in Meek out here eating, man. We need I need that one. If you can, brother.
Let's
I don't
find-
need you to do the pin thing.
Let's find the pin board.
Yeah, we need a pin board. But no, man, Meek is
We
out here
air
winning.
penning.
Meek is out here winning. Apparently Nicki's out here struggling.
And
I mean,
Future out here throwing up fucking aluminum ass albums.
Wow.
Straight up, man.
I really want to know somebody if they like that album.
Future's album. I haven't listened to
the
it.
latest album.
What is it called?
Trash. No,
Oh.
it's called
He trying to Jay Diff messing up the
some
ratings,
part
man.
2.
He messing up the ratings out here, AD.
Is it Beast Mode 2?
Is
Yeah.
it Beast Mode?
Beast Mode 2.
Beast Mode 2? AD says Beast Mode 2. This is his era. So
But this
I
is
look to
supposed
him.
to, it's supposed to just be a mixtape though.
Oh,
Everybody's
I can tell the
Yeah,
difference
it's a
between
mixtape.
that
I
and
mean,
an
It's a
album.
what I did
playlist.
what-
Anything to not call it an album, so we don't take it that serious.
I mean, he said, does anybody want me to drop something before the album drops?
No.
And
No.
Not if it's
Right.
going to be this.
Yeah, I don't care if he
He
drops
could
it.
have kept that shit.
that was funny. Yeah, no, man.
Nah, man.
No,
man.
No.
And we've
gonna
and
be
we
a no for me,
like I
dog.
said, we've always we visited Future here and there. The Dungeon Family, I'm still not over that.
Quit bringing that up.
I'm sorry, man. I'm still not over that, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to bring
Why
it
you
up.
keep
though.
bringing up old shit?
Because I love Outkast, man.
Why you saying it? Man, see, damn it, man.
He had access to the dungeon, man. He came out with
I can't tell, man. Shut up. Stop it.
I just know if I was that age and I was in the dungeon, bro, I wouldn't be doing lottie-dottie.
Was he really in the dungeon? Though?
He
Or
had
does he just have-
access to the dungeon
I
family?
don't know,
dog.
bro.
He
I
had
don't
that.
know.
He's a
He might
cousin
be
from
related.
somebody.
He related, so he wasn't really in the dungeon.
They say
if he was
he's-
really in the dungeon, he would be sounding better. Than
Bro,
this.
he said he remembers seeing them getting busy in the
He
dungeon.
wasn't making no music in the dungeon.
Clearly, he wasn't making no music in the dungeon because that shit
He
is the
wasn't
farthest
fe-
way
He
from the
wasn't
dungeon
featured
ever.
on not near none
Nan.
of any Outkast Dungeon Family releases.
That's because he was like,
No Goody Mob, no
5
Witch
or
Doctor, no Cool Breeze.
He's old. He's old. It's just as old
is he
as
our
it.
age?
He's older
At
than
least,
So he was trash back then?
man, I don't know.
What was
you
he
see
really
his high
doing? Was
school
he-
picture?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
He was a dork.
us. It's the way you said that.
Hey, man.
Tell us how you really
I
feel,
ain't-
man.
I
Tell us
don't,
how
I
you
don't
really
know
feel.
Future like that, but hey,
I don't know him neither. I'm just saying he getting his bread.
He's 34. I thought he was like 40.
nah.
He getting his bread though,
Okay.
so that's the
Yeah.
rebuttal for everything
He
in
out there fucking up
2018.
them
Man, he
commas.
getting that bread
He
though.
out there fucking up them
He is
comments.
getting that
I
bread.
think
So
he finally paid what's my guy
Rocco.
Rocco. That's why he putting out this trash ass music probably.
I mean,
That
but
and all
he-
that child support, you know.
Yeah.
he did he owes dude some bread though.
And Sierra out in Johannesburg, Africa, doing what's the Drake little dance shit? What's that called?
The Kiki.
the Kiki
Well, that's
stuff,
the song,
man.
but what's the challenge
I
called?
don't know. The Kiki. I don't
Bro,
know.
the song is not called Kiki.
I don't like
It ain't.
you know, come on.
It ain't. I'm just saying.
What's it called?
The Shiggy.
No,
the Shiggy
man.
challenge.
That's not the name of the song.
I
man.
said this the Shiggy challenge though. That's what they out there doing. But she
Okay.
in Johannesburg with Russ Wilson out there clowning and Future
clowning. I'm talking
Future
about
out
clowning.
here dropping fucking aluminum ass albums.
The record is called In My Feelings.
I'm talking about the challenge, my friend.
That's the song they do
The
the
In My
challenge.
Feelings
God
challenge.
damn it. Never mind,
Look,
Mike.
I'm not here for these challenges.
Nah, I'm grown, man. I'm sorry. It is some grown people out there kikiing
I
though.
was like, y'all need to
It
chill.
is a whole lot of them kicking all out here. I don't know what the fuck wrong with them.
Shout out to Little Kiki though, from the South Side.
Oh, you just lost AD. He doesn't know about Lil Kiki.
That
AD does not know about Lil Kiki.
Everybody do the South Side.
Hey,
come on
that
now.
was chopped and screwed at one point in
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
What was that? What was his biggest record though?
That was it. South
That was it.
Nah, he had another.
That was a
joint, man.
staple at the Mecca, I believe.
He had another joint though.
Shouts to the Mecca.
What y'all
Look-
know about that?
Lil Kiki had another joint though.
He had a fru.
Yeah.
Frou Frou?
I caught myself liking Lil Kiki. I was like, man, I don't want to tell nobody.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
Why you ain't want to like him, man?
I was still strapped in, man, backpacked up, and I
You
was
like Paul Wall?
I like Paul Wall.
No.
You like Chick Magnet?
No, I like Paul Wall's.
Chick Magnet was nice.
I like Paul Wall's energy. You know what I'm saying? I like his vibe. He has good energy.
What about Bubba Sparks?
I actually liked Bubba Sparks when he came out.
Yeah.
Ugly was cold. It was
You like
different.
that?
You know what? His second joint, Deliverance, that was a really I think Timberland did that whole
Laced.
Mhm.
thing. And
Laced.
but it just did like
I think he
people
did
weren't
his
there
first
for it.
couple of them.
Yeah, because he was Beat Club. That was the name of that crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, Timbo laced Bubba Sparks with some heat now.
He
But
was
go back
New
and listen to
South.
it.
But you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Like just like you said, you find yourself not wanting to like Lil Keke.
I had to sneak and
Like
listen to Lil Keke.
I started working in radio in '99, and like I was of course backpacked up. Our intern was born in '99, so
He has
just
no
made me feel all kinds of old.
He has no
Look at
idea.
God.
Yeah,
He has no idea what we talking about right now.
and so that's when Cash Money hit super
Damn,
hard.
you
that
was
summer.
just born when Back That Ass Up came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Wow.
man.
for the '99 and the 2000s.
That's what I'm
Damn.
saying. That's
Like,
what I'm
Our
saying.
entire segment last week was 98.
Yeah,
Gee.
That's what
Damn,
I'm-
you wasn't even born.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to tell y'all, man.
That's crazy.
He doesn't know anything that we talking about. Nothing.
He
But-
know a little something.
but that's when Manny Fresh like I called myself not really messing with the South outside of Outkast and Goody Mob and
Scarface.
Yeah, I was like,
A
all
Ball
this-
MJG though?
I mean, I was into them, and I liked UGK. They like my partners that went to Prairie View A&M had to put me up on the trill ass mixes. Like I just really wasn't into it. Like because once again, my backpack, like I was like, it don't sound like that Pete
Yeah,
Rock.
I was strapped in.
I was just a snob.
I was
Soul
strapped in.
Survivor.
But I'm telling
Great
you, man,
album.
like Manny Fresh's beats. Like I remember I bought the Hypnotize Cash Money record, like that.
Wow.
That
Player Why
Profit
You
Pop.
Hate.
Yeah. Oh,
Player Why You
that
Hate.
was a big record in St. Louis, and I bought that whole album for that one song.
Man.
And then I remember buying 400. I bought that in 400 Degrees the same
Hey,
day.
the intro
Hey,
for 400
400
degrees
though.
was so
It
cold.
just
with
looked
the-
so weird with the rest of my CD collection at that time.
He had that
you know,
pen and pixel.
Right
bought,
next,
Yes, sir.
next to because Master P never got $1 on my money.
I bought the Icons track off of
I bought some piece shit.
Wow, the
Icon,
icons.
Get Crunked Up.
off of Get Crunked Up. I was like,
Wow.
let me see what this is about.
You was feeling that joint?
Maybe. I think it was a light Tuesday.
Yeah.
Might have been
You
a
know
light
who they
Tuesday.
slept on, man.
There were a few of those. You'd be like, well, I got to buy
I
something.
was like, it's got a green cover.
Yeah.
You know who y'all slept on, man,
Who?
in the
Who?
South was Field Mob.
I don't
Who
think
slept
we,
on Field
no,
Mob?
I
I
don't
think y'all slept
First
on
of all,
Field
I
Mob.
don't think we slept on them.
Nah.
Like we knew
Field
them.
Mob had some heat, low key.
Sick of being lonely. They
Yeah.
had some
Sick of
joints
Being
that
Lonely.
were hits, but I don't think.
I remember downloading
think they're-
Sick of Being Lonely back when LimeWire is out.
Shout
It took
to
about
LimeWire.
30 minutes to download that song.
AD, you know what LimeWire is?
Well,
He's like, no.
He's like, nah.
yeah. For those of you who don't know, LimeWire is this thing that used to basically give your computer the AIDS virus, destroy your hard
it's like
drive.
Man.
Napster.
AD, you ever heard of Napster?
Damn, son.
Yeah.
These are things that hit in 98, 99. There's
I mean,
no
that's-
reason for him to know.
I was
them.
up on Napster, man.
I was up on Napster. Yeah.
LimeWire, Kazaa. Remember Kazaa?
I do
Yeah.
remember Kazaa.
You just had to find the right one for the right song.
I go over to my guy's house because he had the fast internet for back then.
Oh, okay.
And we
And
would
he had
put
that
together,
56K.
Man.
Yeah, we put together.
was fast.
We put together a list of songs. We would literally put together a list of songs. Order a pizza.
You had to like,
The pizza would get there before the songs was finished downloading.
Yes, sir. And you can see the bar moving
Yeah.
over with the percentages.
Yeah.
sometimes I would pause certain ones just so other ones would go faster.
Yep.
He's like, what are
No,
you talking
I just remember like if you say I remember getting a bootleg of Volume 3, and finding, and I just remember I was like, well, I'm gonna go to bed and the album should be done by the
When
time
I wake up.
Man,
Then we burn it to that CD, and I'm
Yep.
gone.
in these streets.
In these streets.
Because the international version of the Volume 3 had Anything and Is That Your Chick?
Mm-hmm.
And that was a
with
big
Twister.
record, man.
Yeah, I
Anything
had
was a
that.
big record to get
I
that
had
sample
that,
clear.
And so they wound up putting Anything on Beanie Siegel's record, and they
Yep.
wound up putting Is That Your Chick in America at least. They wound up putting that on Memphis Bleak's record.
Yeah, I had that same bootleg.
Yeah.
Sure did. The quality wasn't even that good on
No,
there
it
either.
wasn't.
Good point.
No, it wasn't. But I was the first person to play my friend's Big Pimpin', and that was a big deal.
Well,
Hey, man, that's history right there. But, Field Mob has some heat now. Don't get it twisted.
You're giving Field Mob a lot of
I
props.
fool-
I mean,
oh,
like, they
lot.
was cool, but I
I
don't
fool-
know if we
I
slept
fooled-
on them.
I fool with they understood how to
Okay,
make music.
what are the, name me some other Field Mob songs that I might not know.
Well, we got about a minute left. Do you
Oh,
guys
okay,
have
all right.
anything else? we got anything popping this week?
What do we got
Anybody?
going?
This week, let's see.
I don't think so,
I
man.
don't
Nah.
think so.
All right, well, I'll just go
the-
ahead. And,
The cash limit or cash?
Cash limit.
Speaking of course, tonight, Thursday,
Yes, sir.
me and Action Jackson and Lemmy Vice are going to be at Tiki Bob's
Okay.
downtown. Saturday night at the Jazz Kitchen with DJ Lady Shay. We're going to be holding it down for the No Limit Cash Money Summer Edition. We do one in the winter, but we're doing it for the summer. And, of course, Tuesday night, Coach's Tavern, me and DJ Metronome.
Tuesday.
Yes, sir. So that's going to do it for episode 89. We are the New Old Heads. Shout out to our sponsors, Coleman Dental, Printfinity, bringing down the band.com, No Bad Ideas, and Team Backpack. Make sure you guys go to patreon.com/New Old Heads and
Sign
throw
up.
us $1, sign up for something. And we will see y'all next week. Shout out to Red August and AD in the building for helping us out.
Word.
And we gone. Peace.
If you give him $1, shake his ass.
Oh man. Shouts to Wild Style.
Yeah.
We see you, bro.